And Mike Elko chooses to go for it on 4th and goal, down 10, instead of kicking a field goal. And JB, I saw you and Steve react live to this. Let's show the video for the fans just because they did not see this whole breakdown of the situation.
Why are you not kicking the field goal? Steve, they better kick this fucking field goal.
I don't understand what's going on here, but if you don't make it here, the game's over. Now, if you kick it 17-10, you're still right in it.
Steve, they're not going to kick the field goal on 4th down. And you're down 2 scores, you fucking math major. You got to kick it.
Math
That's what
major.
the football gods have to say, Coach.
Holy shit, man. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
They're not gonna get it.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Nah, I'm not.
I want to tell everybody,
I don't
this
even.
is not recorded. This is taped live. Coach is not second guessing, but I don't know what's going on in modern day football, Coach. But teams need to take points. Bottom line.
Who's not second guessing?
No,
I am. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
No, you were first guessing.
I'm first guessing.
You're first guessing.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. You should be fired tomorrow.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, put him on there with Eberflus and Ryan Day.
Do you truly believe that, or are you just being a little dramatic right there?
I do. That's a fireable offense.
Really?
That's the dumbest call I've ever seen in my life, and I swear to God on my daughter and my daddy's life.
No, not ever. It's been some dumbass calls, JB.
No, ever.
Think about it
Ever.
for a second.
I thought about it. It's ever. It's ever. Smitty, it's not really a debate. If you really think about it, it's not a
You
debate.
remember just last year in the NFL, Dan Campbell was going for it multiple times and could went to the Super Bowl and
Yeah, it wasn't a 10-point game. It wasn't a 10-point game with 5 minutes left, and you had all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. So understand, you're down 10.
Yeah, I get it.
With 5 minutes, and you have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. You have 4 time stoppages that you control, and you're down 10, and you don't take the points. You're
Did it
told
really
your
change
whole
the game now?
What do you mean it changed the game?
I'm asking you a question.
The game's over. You just told your team. You just told your entire team and locker room and athletic director and 100,000 fans that practice how to be fans.
Mm-hmm.
And you just told them. That's what you told them. There's no way you can tell me that 5 minutes left, down 10, 4 timeouts in essence, and I'm not going to take the points to get within a score to tell my defense, who's one of the tops in the in college football, that we can stop and get the ball back for our offense to at least give our guys a chance. You told your team you get 0 chance. I'm taking it away from you. And then the play call is the exact same play call you ran on 3rd down.
No, that's my bigger issue. The play call. I don't mind them going for it because either way, you got to score twice. How way you look at it. You know, I'm more on your side. Field goal, go get a 3 and out, come down, score because you can score a touchdown from anywhere. You do a Hail Mary.
It shouldn't even have been a play call. It shouldn't even have been a play call issue. We shouldn't even be talking about play call. They should have kicked the fucking point without anything.
They might miss the kick.
When they called the timeout, though, I was over there like, you kidding me, right, Steve? There's no way. You wasted a timeout. And Steve looked at me like, what do you mean? I go, why the fuck are you taking a timeout? Run the field goal team on. Kick the extra point. It's an extra point depth, by the way.
Kickers is horrible this year.
Kick the extra point. Be down 7. And play defense with 5 minutes left and 4 timeouts. Why are we calling a timeout? So I knew right now he's up to some weird Mina Kimes analytical shit, man. And the analytical gurus of the world have taken over.
Let me ask you this.
Common sense, Smitty.
Let me ask you this, Thomas. I'm just being devil's advocate. If they actually score on that play, are you still calling it the dumbest play you've ever seen in the history of your life?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm not here to argue.
Yeah. And here,
hindsight is easy to be like, but he scored.
I already said, because I already said when you took the timeout, told me you're doing some weird shit. Because why the fuck are you taking a timeout when you should have just kicked the field goal, normal operation?
Right.
Kick the field goal, go down 7 with 5 minutes almost. It was like 4:56, and you had 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning. So I'm just telling you, dog, this is the worst football call by a head coach that makes multiple millions of dollars, millions of multiple. And Smitty, here's the thing I got to say, though.
How much you make?
multiples of C. Here's the thing I have to say, though. We sit in here and defend the players on your end when I defend the coaches on my end. If you're going to talk about player empowerment and what we do for our kids and all this old shit, and then you're going to have my old ass talking about the coaches should be able to take a job and blah, 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 right? We go back and forth on this debate, which is, to me, healthy and should happen. You just shit on every single kid, recruit in the future and recruit now by saying, I have no faith in you. I'm not going to give my team even a chance. Smitty, I don't know why this is a debate. You lost by how many points? 10. Mm-hmm. You didn't give your team a chance to score to get within one score.
But it also means that they didn't get a stop and score after that anyway, so they probably would have lost anyway. If they probably lost
because my team's deflated. I have no shot. I can't. There is no touchdown that equals 10 points. Why is this a debate? There's no score out there in the world that equals 10, is there?
So you saying once they went for it on that 4 and they didn't get it, the team gave up.
That was it. Here's why.
I don't believe that though. Why? Because they it ain't like they went down there and just let Texas go down the field and just score another touchdown. No, they stopped them at 17-7 like that. I feel like they still had some fire in their belly. It was still 4 minutes left. It's a lot of time in football.
5 minutes.
5. Come on now. It's a lot of time. I don't think the players gave up. I just think they're not that good. It's fourth quarter. They got 7 points. The Texas defense been shutting them down all game anyway. So
hold on though. A&M shut down Texas. You forget. Do you know how Texas scored in this game?
I hear you.
They had a 99-yard pick six. They didn't. Texas A&M stymied Texas.
Both defenses was balling. I get it.
Why would you not play football that equates to the style of game being played? This was a game that was a bang, bang, rushing the football. Texas ran the football down A&M's throat for the most part, but couldn't score no points. And A&M ran the football, couldn't score no points. So it turns into what? A special teams and defensive game.
Yep.
Why would I not give my team an opportunity to down 7, at least one score opportunity to at least have a shot? When I went for that and I didn't get it, and my whole team deflated on the sideline saying, 4 minutes now, 4:56, and now we're down 10? I got to score twice, and I've only scored once all game? Right. Like, you don't think that deflates the entire fucking sideline? Plus everybody in the box and those whole fan base? You're at home, Smitty. Take the points to get down 7.
I agree with you on pretty much your whole take. My only thing is this. When you're calling this the worst call you've ever seen, to me, it has to be a situation where, like, this literally lost the game for me to say that. At the end of the day, let's say make the field goal. It's 17-10. Who's to say that they're going to go down there and get a stop and go score again? Again, they've only scored one touchdown the entirety of the game. It's 4 minutes left in the game. Why are we assuming that, we get a field goal now? Now we're going to turn this we're going to turn into this. Like, no.
Why are you talking hypotheticals, though? You're taking a for sure thing into a hypothetical.
That's why I'm disagreeing with you when you say it's the worst call you've ever saw, when this call didn't lose the game. This call just, to your point, limits the opportunity to possibly tie it up and go to overtime. Or possibly
that's losing the game, Smitty. That's losing the game.
And I know you won't admit this because this is your guy. You love him, and I love him too. But facts are facts. It is what it is. This call ain't worse than fucking Pete Carroll not getting the ball to Marshawn Lynch in the Super Bowl. Not even close. That literally lost the game. So I was literally on the biggest stage, literally lost the game. And I know Betty feels that to his soul. He has nightmares at night. He's from the area. Every single night he goes, you love Pete Carroll, so you never want to admit it. But if you keep it all the way real, horrible call.
What do you mean? I've been saying that. I watched it live and said it. Come on now. That's not a debate either. But what I'm telling you is you gave your team no shot when you had 5 minutes. It wasn't like there was 5 minutes in that game. There's 5 minutes left in this game, Smitty, with 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning.
I hear you.
You deflated your team that you say that you're all about. Like, that's the issue I have. There's no debate. Here's why there's no debate, real quick. We talk analytics, and everyone out there, these young guys who think analytics rules the world. You don't think about the fact when you talk analytics about the left tackle whiffing and getting absolutely fucking mollywopped by Darnell Smith or Chris Jones or Julius Peppers, and it's a mano-a-mano thing.
We all
Analytics don't help you, motherfuckers. When you're on the island by yourself and a dude comes off C-gap and smacks you in the backfield because you're in 22 personnel, and you turn around and hand the ball off and stand there like this is going to work. You just got stuffed on third down running the same personnel, the same formation, and the same play. So we shouldn't even be talking about this play because they should have took the points and been down 7 within one score. And then guess what it does, Smitty? It refreshes my mind that I can run the football against them maybe later. But right now I have no shot. They just blasted me twice on the same fucking play. We're not better than them up front. Like, what are we talking about? Like, this analytic shit has to stop, dog, because football is not played on paper, homie.
Don't stop, but let's not lean into it so much. And use it as a resource, but not as the source. Let me say it again. Use analytics as a resource, not the source. And that's the problem we're at right now, JB.
It's a momentum killer, Smitty.
I hear you. I hear you.
This game played on momentum.